2014 is here, and it looks like it's going to be another year for superhero movies. So let's see, what does Marvel have lined up? Holy! Well, they're really raking in the movies, are they? Alright, let's see what we got from DC. Nothing? Wait, that can't be right. Nothing? We only got one? Not one for DC? Any other superhero movies coming up? Nope! 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 The first movie we're going to look at on our superheroes prediction list is Captain America: The Winter Soldier. Ironically, coming just when winter is drawing to a close. This film is actually pretty close. It's only a month away, coming in April. So let's dive into what we think the story is about by what we can tell from the trailer. The trailer shows us that Steve Trevor is adapting to life in the 21st century and the way things work, but he's also letting him not really experience the whole personal life. He's just putting it all into his work. We can see that Scarlett Johansson is in this film as the Black Widow, but we can also see some new characters like Falcon that's going to be in this movie, whose design actually looks pretty cool. I've never been a big fan of Falcon. I always thought his costume is like one of the dumbest looking costumes I've ever seen. But, you know, this costume kind of looks cool. But we also get to see that this new threat has come up called the Winter Soldier. Now, I just want to say right now that I know who the Winter Soldier is, because I'm enough of a comic book fan that I know, but I want it clear that I don't want anybody putting in the comments who the Winter Soldier is. Because there are some people that don't know who the Winter Soldier is, and therefore it's going to be a surprise when they see it in the theater. So, please, just don't ruin it for them, alright? Oh my gosh, the thing that I'm reading this off of, it actually says who the Winter Soldier is right in the plot synopsis. Why would they do that? They don't show who he is in the... Anyway, let's move on. So we know that the Winter Soldier is here, and he's stirring up a lot of crap, but we don't exactly know what he's doing. We know that also Robert Redford is in this film as a government official. We don't really know what he's doing. And we get the conflicting sides between Samuel L. Jackson's Nick Fury, who is trying to neutralize threats before they happen, and Captain America, who is like, don't we just stop things after they commit the crime rather than killing people before they've actually done anything wrong? So we got Captain America, whose past values is going to be conflicting with the 21st century values. Now, what can we expect? Well, we can expect a lot of good fight scenes. I'm really hoping that the Winter Soldier is a really good villain and plays off of Captain America well. The design of him looks a little familiar, I must say. But he had it first. I'm actually pretty excited for this one. I was really pleased with the original Captain America movie. Not the original. I mean, the first one. And I really thought that it was a really good take on Captain America and really got me to be someone who actually cares about this character. The second one, I'm hoping to experience more of that. I'm really looking forward to see what Chris Evans does with Steve Rogers and adjusting to everyday life. Because the first one was all in the past. And then he's in the future at the end, and then he's in the future in the the present in the Avengers. Now, here's the thing, you can see that he doesn't have a whole lot of time to adjust. Here, we're going to see him adjusting to everyday life and to the different way the world works. And you probably will get the stuff where he's not wanting to settle down at all, just throw his mind into his work so he doesn't have a chance to lose everything all over again. You know, because almost everyone that he ever knew when he was in his regular time is probably either dead or a senior citizen. So you can probably expect to see some adjusting for Captain America. So what is my biggest hope for this movie? One of the things is I really hope I get more character development for Captain America. Not that it wasn't there in the other movies, but I really want to know who he is as a person. You know, what his character is like when he's not doing super heroic stuff. I want a little bit more of that. I want a good relationship between the villain and the hero. Like, maybe they don't have to talk to each other a whole lot. Maybe a couple of scenes with them talking to each other. They don't even have to be in the same room. It could be over a phone. One's taunting the other. I don't care. I want the villain to actually be menacing and to actually look like this villain could actually take some crap and tear it apart, which it looks like from the trailer, but then we all know that trailers can be deceiving. Oh, Iron Man 3! Anyway, what is my biggest fear? My biggest fear is that the movie becomes too predictable, because there's a lot of stuff that I'm seeing in the movie trailer. I mean, I think this trailer gave away way too much, by the way. When we see the helicarrier crash into the ground, hello? That could be a big plot element that we could have been surprised with, but no, just show it in the trailer. I think that's one of the things that I'm like, I don't know. I just don't know if I like... I don't want it to be predictable. Like, I already got an idea of how the movie's going to turn out right now in my head. I don't want to be proven right. Like, I do if it's good, but I don't want to be able to predict every step of this movie step by step. You know, I want to be intrigued and a little surprised. I guess that's the thing with... I just want to be intrigued. Not that there needs to be a twist ending or anything like that, but I don't want to be able to say, okay, they're going to do this, and then they're going to do this, and then that's it. I want the story to be a unique one that isn't as easily to predict as I think it might be. So, I think the main thing, what I'm looking forward to of this movie, though, is just Chris Evans, because he killed it as Captain America. I was on the fence. I was just like, seriously, the Human Torch is Captain America? No, that doesn't, no. But, no, he kills it. He's perfect Captain America. I find it hard to picture anybody else playing the role now. Another one of my fears is that this will become more... I don't want this to be more Avengers 2 bait. What I mean is, like, I don't want we got Falcon and we got the Black Widow that are going to be in this film, but I want them to be just characters in this story. I don't want it to feel like we're introducing a few more characters that we're going to use in Avengers 2. You know, that's what I kind of felt like Iron Man 2 was. That Iron Man 2 had a whole bunch of stuff that was just setting up stuff for the Avengers. I don't want that to feel like that with this movie. I want it to be its own film that's not needing to set up another one. That if you never heard of the Avengers, or, well, okay, not that if you never heard, I don't want the Avengers not to be mentioned, but I hope that this is a movie that if you didn't know of any of the Avengers stuff going on, that you'd still be able to enjoy. So, it's time for the excitement meter. How excited am I to see Captain America, the Winter Soldier? I'm actually pretty stoked. I'm going to put the exciting as pretty stoked. I'm really looking forward to what they do with this. This is probably one of the higher movies that I'm excited to see this year for superhero stuff, which is surprising because I'm not that big of a Captain America fan. I don't have any comic books of Captain America. I have some with him in it, but they're not about him. So I've only stuff that I have about him would be his first movie and stuff on the Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes TV show. That's the stuff where I mostly get my knowledge of Captain America and my feel for his character, and they're both really good portrayals, and I hope that this continues that. So I'm pretty stoked to see this movie. I'm really interested in see what they do with it, and I really want to see just Chris Evans kick some more butt as Captain America, even though I'm Canadian. So, as one movie down, next we're going to be talking about Spider-Man. Spider-Man shoots Electro with a bunch of web. That doesn't rhyme, I don't care. The video's over, go kiss a bear. I don't know, it didn't rhyme. Be sure to check out more of my other videos on my channel. And wait for more coming soon.